What is up, lads? It's CM9 here. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter how you get a victory as long as you get the victory and you get 3 valuable points. Yes, that's exactly what we got today. And, well, considering the facts that now Man City's Champions League ban has been overturned because of CAS, you know, what's the point in having financial fair play? But Man City have been able to overturn their Champions League ban. So no Champions League place for 5th. So it means top 4 is really, really essential. So getting a win tonight against Norwich really is quite huge. I mean, now Man United and Leicester have got to match that win if they want to keep themselves in contention and put pressure on us. So we are now 4 points ahead of United and Leicester, who are both on 59 points, who have both got a game in hand now, seeing as we've played 36 games now. They've only played 35, so yeah. So obviously they've got to match our win today. So yeah, how are we still third, by the way? Remember when I said in the last video where I said the fact that we get top 4 right now is by pure luck. It seems like Lady Luck is on our side, because if you look at Leicester, well, they got absolutely, as Crago28 said in the Sheffield United-Chelsea game, got rinsed against Bournemouth, and then you got Man United not being able to finish the job and only getting a draw against Southampton. It seems as though, despite the fact that we're playing so poorly, it doesn't really matter. As long as we're still third, I don't know. You tell me how we're third. But yeah, so yeah, getting 3 points against Norwich today was huge. And well, I'm pretty pleased about that. Really, I am. I can't say the same about the actual game though, because the game against Norwich was just really boring. Honestly, if you missed the Chelsea-Norwich game, and if you're a Chelsea fan, you really didn't miss much. Honestly, you didn't. It was so dire. It was so bad. But hey, 3 points, right, guys? No. A lot of people say in the comments section that I'm way too negative. So this is my way of trying to be more positive than negative. Olivier Giroud, great goal, great header in the first half. Well, right on the stroke of half time. Pulisic with a cross, an assist. Olivier Giroud nodding it in. I mean, he had plenty of chances to put one away in the first half. But, well, we had to wait until the 45th minute, literally the last remnants of the first half, before we finally saw Giroud put one in. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, it really goes to show you how much we have struggled as a team this season. But you could argue that we're third. How the hell we're still third, I don't know. But at the end of the day, what matters is the 3 points. A lot of people will say, I don't give a crap about how he played. 3 points is vital. And, well, you'd be right. But do I talk about the performance? Yeah, let's just talk about the performance, because it was, well, was it actually a football match? Let's be honest. Or was it a kickabout? I think it was more like a kickabout. It was more like we just invited Norwich for a kickabout. So, you know, Norwich already relegated from the Premier League because, you know, they don't have enough points to, well, they can't win enough points to stay in the Premier League. So it was more like, yeah, we can invite you to a kickabout, 8 o'clock-ish. Just let us score though. And then, yeah, we'll just have a bit of a kickabout. Because I'll tell you what, the second half in that game was, well, it just showed you why we've been struggling this season. And I'll tell you what, if this was against Liverpool or Wolves, who we've still got to play in our final 2 games, if it was against either of those two and we were in that situation, I think we'd have been rinsed. We'd have been absolutely taken care of. You know, looking at Liverpool. And, well, Wolves are pretty damn good. I mean, yes, we did beat them 5-2 early in the season, but Wolves are a good side. They are a very, very good side. They've got some quality players. I'd say they are on the same wavelength as Sheffield United, to be honest. They're very close to each other in the Premier League table. They're 6th and 7th, I believe, or is it 5th and 6th? But no, I think all it was in the second half was basically the midfield. All they were doing was just passing to the left and right. As soon as we had it where Norwich were just blocking off either side of the left and right, so the fullbacks literally just blocking our path, all we were doing is, rather than moving away from them and trying to actually penetrate from the left and right, we were just passing it back. All we were doing is just passing it around in a circle. And we were just waiting for one of the front men to just lose the ball. And that happened over and over and over again in the second half. And it was so boring. And the only reason why we got away with it is because it was against Norwich. Norwich, well, they didn't turn up. All they did was the kickabout. They literally did not. They did not worry us whatsoever. Yeah, we can say that the defence was good. But that's only because Norwich didn't do anything. Honestly, if this was against Liverpool or Wolves, then the defence would have something to be afraid of. And then that would be when, because Wolves and Liverpool have got, let's be honest, better finishers in their teams than Norwich, somebody would have got on the end of one of them corners and not nodded it in, and then they would have real problems. But, I mean, Rudiger came back. He played alongside Zuma today, and, he was all right. But then, let's be honest, is it because of our good defence today, or was it the fact that Norwich were terrible? On the flip side, you could argue in terms of tactical substitutions. When we were 1-0 up, I was hoping that maybe we'd be able to, beat Norwich in relative style. But then Lampard makes these substitutions. They were very questionable substitutions. I was sitting here just hoping to see Chelsea make it 2-0. But then Lampard brings off Alonso and Pulisic. Now, Alonso, we have to give credit to Alonso today because Alonso was fantastic. Put some great crosses in, gave some real problems for Norwich in their defence. Pulisic was the same. Pulisic was pretty much our best player going forward. Giroud had loads and loads of chances. He did score one, credit to him, but he had loads of chances to put a second one in. Couldn't get that done. Willian. What can we say about Willian? Willian was 50-50 for me. I mean, you could say about Willian that he has gotten a much better player since the restart, but I don't know. Like, Willian is a complete... I'm going to say this about Willian, because sometimes Willian can be good, but there are other times Willian can just be completely lost somewhere. But look, today was extremely uninspiring today. Here's me trying to think about what else to say about that game. What's more important, though, is the result. The result is what's important. We got 3 points. I guess it doesn't really matter about the performance. The performance is second nature if it means the result has been gotten. The result, the performance today was terrible. Really, really bad. As far as the attack is concerned, Hakim Ziyech, my man over here, watching from the stands, I'd have been better off him being on the pitch, because I reckon Hakim Ziyech would have probably done a lot better than what Willian did today. I'll tell you that much. But Lampard, yeah, like I said, I do believe I mentioned something about Lampard substitutions. Alonso and Pulisic coming off for, I do believe it was, who was it? It was Ross Barkley. Reece James, actually. So Reece James got moved over to right back as Pliqueta went to left back when Alonso came off. And then I think it was Tammy Abraham coming off for Giroud, and then Barkley coming on for Willian. No, not Willian. Pulisic. That was it. So, or was it Loftus-Cheek? Hold on. No, sorry. No, my mistake. It was Ross Barkley coming on for Loftus-Cheek, and then Tammy Abraham coming off for Pulisic. Reece James coming off for Alonso, I think. Yeah. I'll tell you something. If this was against a better team than Norwich, and Lampard made those changes, and we were 1-0 up, and we really need to get a victory, I'd be saying, Lampard, you're a bloody idiot, because I think they were terrible changes. Let's be honest. But yeah, if we'd have conceded against Norwich and Lampard had made those changes, we'd have been putting all the blame on Lampard, because Lampard's changes there were not exactly great. But hey, 3 points. I don't really care how we do it. We get 3 points at the end of it, whether it's a good performance or a bad performance. At this very crucial part of the season, we need to be getting as many points as we can. Now, Liverpool, we need to have a chat. We need to have a very, very big chat. So we're playing against you. Oh, no, we're not playing against them this weekend, are we? We're playing Man United this weekend in the FA Cup. So the next game I do believe is against United in the FA Cup. Semi-final, Wembley, next weekend. Next game in the Premier League though, I do believe is against Liverpool. So Liverpool, if you could go ahead and do us a favour and deliberately lose. Because, well, at the end of the day, we did give you the title by beating Man City 2-1. So we did you a favour there. So could you kind of give us a favour here? I mean, do you really need the points? You've already got the Premier League title sewn up. You're already champions. So look, we'll applaud you. You know, congratulations on winning the championship. But can we please win? Bit of a trade. You know, we let you win the championship. Now you let us get 3 points so we can get into the Champions League. Simple. Nice little trade. You know, puts Man United under pressure. You know, Man United, Liverpool rivals. Liverpool might not want Man United to play in the Champions League. Bit of banter going on. Look, hey, if you give us Champions League football after we give you the title, hey! What am I saying? But no, on a serious note, guys, I think Liverpool is going to be pretty difficult in our next Premier League game. And then the final game is against Wolves. Now, there's something that I need to talk to you about at the end of the Chelsea season. After that will happen after the Wolves game. But there are a few things that I want to talk about in terms of me doing these match reviews, because I'm just riding it out until the end of the season, and then I'm going to drop the bomb about what I'm going to do going forward for this channel. So I hope you're ready and willing and able to understand what I'm going to be saying in that video. But until then, still going to be doing Chelsea match reviews until the end of the season, and we'll see how I'm feeling at the end after I've done the Chelsea-Wolves game, which is the final game of the season. So yeah, good win against Norwich. Not exactly the greatest game. It was a completely boring game. Absolutely no urgency up front. But hey, 3 points at this very crucial stage. Nice little pick-me-up after a shambolic defeat against Sheffield United. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Check out all of my social media links in the description box down below. Check out my gaming channel, Chris Smarter Games, and all the rest of it. And I'll be back here for another video. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace.